Breaking news, a sudden blow from Hungary. Budapest accused Ukraine of striking the Druzhba oil pipeline in the Bryansk region. The Hungarians claim they have nothing to do with the war. Putin is literally shaking. The fire is practically devouring Russia's oil reserves. The Ukrainian Armed Forces headquarters hinted that more is yet to come. The Lukoil refinery is in ruins. Karma is catching up with Russia. A hellish mess is unfolding. Stay tuned to the end to find out more. Greetings, Ukraine. Today I am Yederina Hutsakalo, and here are the latest events. Hungary has lashed out at Ukraine with accusations. Budapest has openly condemned, I quote, another Ukrainian attack on the Druzhba oil pipeline in Russia's Bryansk region. It is considered the most powerful in the world.
Hungary is currently the #1 supplier of electricity to Ukraine. Without us, Ukraine's energy security would become quite unstable. What is especially upsetting is the new attack by Ukraine on the Druzhba pipeline, which supplies crude oil to Hungary. And that is why it plays a key role in the energy security of our country.
Moreover, this was stated by Hungary's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Péter Szijjártó. He openly called on Ukraine to stop such strikes, arguing that this is not their war.
We strongly urge Ukraine not to endanger Hungary's energy supply and to stop attacking the routes that deliver energy to Hungary in a war with which we Hungarians have nothing to do.
However, the official did not mention that through the Druzhba pipeline, Russia supplies oil to Europe and receives money to continue its war in Ukraine. Still, it's not surprising that Budapest was outraged by this. Moscow is in turmoil and has lost control of the situation. 2 extremely powerful strikes and massive fires.
The governor
of the Bryansk region, Alexander Bogomaz, admitted that they failed to protect a critical facility from HIMARS strikes and kamikaze drones.
As a result of repelling a massive combined attack carried out with HIMARS, MLRS rockets, and unmanned aerial vehicles, a fire broke out at a fuel infrastructure facility in the Leninsky district.
The General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine confirmed the strike, but did not go into details, only adding that more is to come.
In particular, in Russia's Bryansk region, an oil pumping station in Nisha, which was involved in supplying the occupiers' army, was hit. There was a confirmed strike and a large-scale fire in the area of the booster pump station building. There is also information about explosions near the tank farm and the area where the main and booster pumps are located.
By the way, Russia's oil infrastructure had already been shaken by explosions just a few days earlier, 2 powerful attacks in recent days.
On August 6th, at least 1 drone struck the territory of the linear production dispatcher station in Nisha, in the village of Vysoké in the Donetsky district. The station's territory caught fire.
However, it seems it's time for the Russians to say goodbye to their oil power. The drones also delivered a fiery blow to Putin's critically important plant.
Reportedly, there were several hits on the long-suffering Lukoil Volgograd oil refinery.
That really hurts.
I'm always here. That's how it is.
That's the kind of action happening in the area these days. And the brighter it gets, the more chaotic it becomes.
The General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine immediately confirmed the strike on the Volgograd oil refinery, which supplies oil products to the Russian army.
We are consistently working to reduce the production capacity of oil products in the aggressor's Ukraine and to weaken its army. Russia must fully feel the consequences of its aggressive policy and end the war against Ukraine.
Every voice matters. Join our community, support independent journalism, and help us bring you the truth from Ukraine. Become a member of Ukraine today. Join us now.
As we can see, August at the oil refinery can officially be called hot. And no, not because of the thermometer readings, but because of the powerful strikes. Our drones have finally broken through the enemy's defensive strength. Putin's military artillery can no longer withstand it. The list of high-value targets hit is growing every day. Russia in the grip of disaster, factories are burning, local authorities remain silent, while Russians are screaming at the top of their lungs. You can't miss this.
Are they flying?
Fires at numerous factories and closed airports across the country. This is precisely how the month of August began in Russia. Intensity and effectiveness. Every day, Ukrainian forces strike Russian military targets or enterprises of the military-industrial complex. They report successful attacks on unique defense factories in Russia. These attacks have exposed problems in the Russian Federation's military-industrial complex and have caused panic among Russians.
I've truly got it. My credit and my overall health. Why did I even rule in the first place? Oh dear Lord, help me. Get out now!
Thanks to the Ukrainian Defense Forces, the only one was struck. The Russian plant producing Helios for missiles in Orenburg. Local residents reported a series of explosions. The M5 highway was blocked. The Orenburg helium plant processes up to 15 billion cubic meters of gas per year and produces helium, which is critically important for rocket construction as well as the space and aviation industries. Helium plays a key role in rocket launches. This plant is an important facility for the Russian military-industrial complex, which is directly involved in the aggression against Ukraine. In Yaroslavl, a large fire mysteriously broke out in the building of a paint and varnish company that produces materials for Russia's military-industrial complex. Another strategically important enterprise was attacked in Tatarstan. The distance from the state border with Ukraine is over 1,000 kilometers. Drones managed to reach Yelabuga. Here, on the territory of Yelabuga, the company's headquarters and the production of combat drones are located. In the year 2024, the manufacturing plant significantly expanded its extensive production of Iranian-designed strike and reconnaissance drones. These drones utilize Chinese components and employ Russian teenagers, a notable aspect of their operation. The defense forces staged an explosive night at the Stavropol monocrystal plant. Monocrystal specializes in the chemical industry. It produces synthetic sapphire for optoelectronics, which is used in military equipment.
It's going. They hit the oil depot.
Monocrystal also manufactures silicon carbide, a dual-use material that is used in armor protection, radars, and military electronics. Monocrystal fulfills state defense orders for the Russian Federation. Eyewitnesses recorded smoke on the factory grounds. The official authorities confirmed the drone threat, but did not provide information about damage to the factory. In Arzamas, Ukrainian drones attacked an instrument building plant.
One of the leading enterprises of the country's defense industrial complex with a 60-year history. The plant produces instruments for the aviation, missile, and space industries.
The Arzamas plant produces gyroscopic instruments, control systems, onboard computers, as well as key components for Kh-32 and Kh-101 cruise missiles. In 2020, this plant was awarded the National Golden Idea Prize in the field of military technical cooperation. The plant is under sanctions from the US and the European Union. Before the successful attack on the Vysota resource dedicated to news about the Russian military-industrial complex, a note appeared stating that the plant had acquired new equipment. Now, the press service of the Arzamas instrument building plant is sending letters to public pages demanding that they not write about the attack. They are even threatening consequences. Russian defense industry enterprises that are working for the war against Ukraine are absolutely legitimate military targets. Successful attacks by Ukrainian forces help to reduce the military capabilities of the aggressor country's army. The work of demilitarizing facilities that produce weapons for terrorizing peaceful Ukrainian cities continues and is becoming increasingly intense.
How do you assess Hungary's accusations against Ukraine? Share your opinion in the comments, hit the like button under the video, and stay up to date with the main news. We already have 450,000 subscribers. There's more to come. See you soon.